Here's James!
Hello everybody, it is Michael Thanasakis here, or a Special Than, as most of you all know me by, and most of you also call me by. You should not be calling me by my real name, unless, I allow you to. But anyways, today we're going to be looking at the 2025 Classic Motorized James. Now, I have the Classic Gordon, Classic Blind Scotchman, and the single pack version of Thomas. And James, I pretty recently got at Walmart, and he came in third place for voting, and first was a Classic Percy, which I will be getting when it does come to the USA, definitely. Second was Classic Gordon, and then third was Classic James, so I immediately went to my Walmart, and I got it, because you all really wanted me to get this for some reason. And this video should be getting a lot of views because of that. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at him. So, when I opened these guys, I live streamed. The coaches and stuff are up there on the wall. Yeah, here's my entire train room. Thomas stuff everywhere. Yeah. This is my train room, by the way. Yeah, you all will see in most of my videos. I have this small layout. This Thomas shouldn't really be here. Y'all can say goodbye to him. I'm gonna put him back on his display because he does not belong here. I want to keep him clean. I want to get the regular Thomas, Classic Thomas, but because I already have the, the actual regular Thomas, I'm gonna just so messy. Alright. I'll couple him later. Alright. But at last. Oh yeah, and today, as if I'm recording this, it is, he should announce the winners. Turbo 711 should announce the winners to the contest, so yeah. Let's take a look and open him. Okay. And before I start, I do want to say this. As you may notice, Flying Scotchman doesn't have a second tender. Oh my god, everyone's gonna freak out. Let me say this. Flying Scotchman, it is okay. It's like Trains Are Fun said. Flying Scotchman, it is okay for Flying Scotchman to have one tender. In fact, for most of his life, he only had one tender. He only really had a tender in, 1963 to 1976, I'm gonna assume. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure. But 1960s to 1970s was the only time in Flying Scotchman's life where he had a second tender. His second tender is up on the shelf. I plan to modify it to his second tender's current condition. But yeah, so this is my headcanon Flying Scotchman. Just remove the second tender, you're fine. Man, I wish this was a single pack, but he has to have his second tender or else I wouldn't be good marketing. Alright. Gordon, again, not much. I didn't really change much to him. Yeah, he's just there. I didn't even change anything to him. He's just, yeah. And I'm probably not going to change anything to James, but one thing I will notice that I have seen in review videos is that his cab is open. Now, Gordon, as you can see, Flying Scotchman do not have this treatment, so that is interesting. And it comes with a tar tanker. Again, Gordon, it's on the shelf, Flying Scotchman second tender, but yeah. Alright, enough yapping. Let's get to this. Alright, so first impressions. Okay. We just yeah, alright. Man, I don't want to get a circumcision. Alright. I just came back from my summer camp, that I was doing. Today, yeah. So I wasn't able to check Turbo's channel the entire day. I hope he doesn't release the, thing at the middle of the night at 11:59. I will be super mad if he does. I know that he wants everyone to see it, but still. That's a no-no. Alright. No. Alright, and I will be recording my reaction, maybe, possibly today, when the results do come out. But I want to get my reaction on camera. I want y'all to see it, so yeah. Ooh. Now, one thing someone did point out in the James review is that the tanker is a completely new tooling. Well, maybe modified, but, the tanker is from the Trackmaster 2 line, didn't look like this in the Trackmaster from the, Trackmaster 3s. It also didn't look like this, aka the All Engines Go. They were very different. And now this is Trackmaster 4. Man, we're already on the 4th. I feel old now. Back in my day, there were only 2 Trackmasters. Alright, but now, yeah. It's Trackmaster 4, man. Okay. Yeah, and this is in Walmart. The only classic one I'm missing is the Thomas, but again, I already have the single pack Thomas, which I showed, so I'm not too worried about that. Also, even though it did make the top 10 in my competition, it like was 6th place. So as long as I have the top 5, that's all that matters. Yeah, I'll try to get all the stuff that y'all want me to, but again, just know, like I said in the video, I'm not gonna get everything. So yeah, let me just shit. Okay, yeah. Excuse my language. Oh, throw the box aside. Okay, here he is. Let me check him. Oh, he looks so good. He looks so good.
Here's James!
First impression's good. Again, side rods, you know, these two have that same treatment. Yeah, let me check. Hold on, let me put these to the side, these to the side. Oh boy, this is, oh wow. Painted running board, as you can see, like kind of fades in. Yeah, I don't like it. On Gordon, it wasn't. Again, I like that they brought back. This is only for the classic. This isn't for the single packs, but the classic greatest moments packs have painted running board and painted black buffers. Wow, just wow. Man, I'm so glad that we have Classic Thomas merch. And Soto Productions, if you are watching this, this is Classic Thomas. CGI counts as Classic Thomas Soto Productions. I don't care what your little mind thinks. This counts as Classic Thomas. Okay. Alright. Now I want to see if these are actually different. Here, I'll talk about the Tar Tank Carrot later. But yeah. First impressions, immediately really good. Now, again, people's biggest complaints with these were Gordon and James, the boilers are too thick. But now that I have one in person, they're not that bad. They're absolutely not. Now, one thing I didn't like on Gordon and Flying Scotchman is that they have these little, like, things, like, between the boiler and the cab. You see there's like, whatever you want to call them. They're really small. However, James doesn't have that problem, and he has an open cab. If I were to rank them, here would be my ranking. Thomas, based off the ones that I currently have. Thomas would definitely be in first, especially when he has a painted running board that gets extra brownie points. Let me see. James would definitely be in second, based off first impressions. I could be wrong, and that might change in the future later, but he looks amazing. And, you know, again, now that I have one in person, it doesn't look that bad, guys. I think people are just over-exaggerating. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, though. No, might turn out, a little later. Third would be Flying Scotchman, and then fourth, I don't know why, I'd be Gordon. I don't know why, I just don't like Gordon. Alright, next is the tender, and as you can see, just like Gordon, the coal load is removable. Now, on Flying Scotchman, it isn't, but yeah, alright. So, again, I want to talk about the removable coal load. I said this on the Gordon live stream, and the Gordon and Flying Scotchman unboxing live stream, but for kids, when they do play with this, again, it's going to be really hard. They're going to lose them. They won't have any more coal. Yeah, for collectors like me, again, shouldn't be that big of a deal. But, yeah, that's just, you know, something I don't like about it. That's probably going to be the least part. Overall, James, first impression, he is really amazing. Like, overall, yeah, hold on, let me just... Okay, there we go. Overall, his first impression it's really amazing. I really love it. Again, it's even second, like I said. Thomas is first. It's not as good as Thomas, but it's definitely better than these two. And again, they're all pretty good models. They're in the good category. I like these models. I love them. In fact. And none of them are really bad. I'm just, like, choosing. It's kind of like ranking the Steam team. It's like, none of them are really bad. It's just that, when you rank them, you have to put them in a certain order, and, you know, you don't like, it's like choosing a favorite child. Alright. Yeah. My biggest complaint, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My biggest complaint with this model is probably the removable coal load, but it's only for children. I think Mattel intended for these to be more for collectors than children, but just in case it, like, you know, children does come across these toys, again, they're gonna move the coal load easily. Can it fit in my mouth? Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm just testing if it's a choking hazard. It can, but you really have to stroke. I don't think a small child mouth should be able to. So it isn't a choking hazard. It's just really easy to remove and can be really easy to lose. But, you know, you can also just try gluing it. I'm not going to glue it. I'm going to keep it just the way it is. Definitely, especially for, like, scenes where you're filming. But, yeah, overall, James is a really good model. Nice job, Mattel. Nice job. This is one of the best James merch I've seen in a long time. From you. Well, not the Wooden Railway. The Wooden Railway James, 2022 Wooden Railway James was also peak as well. Nice job, Mattel. Nice job. Okay, now before I talk about his tanker, I did get this. So this is a Trackmaster 1 tanker. It has a face, came from that one Thomas pack. This was before everything shit the dead. Again, excuse my language. But yeah, so as you can see, it's very different. And the All Engines Go tooling is also different. From what I've heard. As you can see, hold on, let me just get them all in one bunch. This one's boiler is bigger, and I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think I have an opinion on that. I'm pretty neutral about it when it comes to that. But as you'll notice, this one's cross, this one's, they still have their little dome thing. Getting back, yeah. Oh, but you'll notice that it's like kind of, it's not unlike these where it's like just molded on. You'll see that these are like a separate tooling, and I kind of like that. Well, for collectors. Again, this is just like the coal entry, but for little kids it might, yeah, you see it can break off easily. Yeah, for little kids it can break off, but for collectors, again, shouldn't be a big deal. Let me get something else, hold on. Okay, so, I got my little Tommy tanker. You know, just like the Playroll Thomas, and I also have the Donald right here. Yeah, but as you see, it has this, and I think in the show it also has a little banner. So, if there was one thing that I really don't like about it, it's that it has, like, you know, a little cross thing, you know. But, you know, it's just a minor complaint. You know, it might look like that in the 2026, reboot or something like that. You know, actually, I think these might be a part of the 2026 reboot. I'm not sure. Or these might just be some one-off things that they're making for the 80th, I don't know. And let me get something else as well. Okay, so this is the express coach that comes with Gordon. As you can see right here, this coach has, like, the dented wheels. And this is the only thing so far that I've seen in the new range that has the dented wheels instead of, you know, the straight ones that we all like. Now, I do not like these wheels. They hurt. They've literally given me injuries before, and they can hurt kids as well. My main issue is not me, I don't know, it's just for kids. I don't like it. I'm trying to, like, modify it, but the old ones, the Trackmaster 2 ones, don't really fit the wheels. And I think this is reusing tooling. Yeah, this is reusing tooling from All Engines Go. This one isn't, but the Express Coach one did. I wonder if Gordon was the first, like, classic pack to be made. Because out of all the ones I don't like, out of all the 5 engines, I like them all. Gordon's the one that I like the least. I still like him, but it's just that his tooling is, like, really, like, thrown together, if that makes sense. And, you know, that's something, yeah. But it can easily be fixed if you just get another replacement. I have to get another replacement. Yeah, maybe swap out the wheels. If I do end up getting Duck, I'm going to take his truck and I'm going to swap out the wheels with the Express Coach. The ones, yeah. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll just see what happens, you know? Okay. 3, yeah. Alright, let me see if I can, yeah, let me get, and this is Scotchman's second tender. You can see, you know, it has the wheels that we all like, you know, these ones. Yeah. Again, good job, Mattel. Ooh, I just realized there's, like, a bit of, like, plastic. Ooh, I don't know that. Ooh, do y'all see that? Is this on every James one? I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. No. Ooh, that's something I'm just noticing about now. Okay. So what do I think of this pack altogether? Overall, I love it. This is really, really good. This is, like, this is what toys should be. They should just be, this is what Thomas should be. Just trains. Not some gimmicky, you know, big, do whatever set, Hot Wheels. No, this should just be trains strictly. Thank you so much, Mattel. Hold on. Mattel, if you are watching this, I do want to thank you. It was, this is amazing. I love it. Yes. This is definitely a recommend. I recommend it a lot. Like, a lot. This is good. This is what Thomas should be. Cab. And I don't care what Sodor Shitter thinks. I'm just gonna call him that. He can literally go, and, I can't say something. Yeah, I can't say that. He can literally go, and drown himself in a lake. I don't care, but, listen, he is not going to ruin my happiness for this 80th anniversary. And no, it isn't an 80th anniversary failure. It is an 80th anniversary party, man. You know. But even so, yeah. Actually, wait. Hold on. Let me think about it while I'm changing batteries. I'm going to swap out batteries all into salty. Even so, hold on. What was good? Does Sodor? Nah. Okay. If Sodor Productions, nah, he made an apology video. He kind of technically did make an apology video when he was talking about when people were doxing him. But then he literally said that he doesn't care about anything. He doesn't take it back, so no. I'm not, yeah. He doesn't deserve forgiveness. He absolutely does not. He is a menace to the Thomas community. The Thomas community was doing absolutely fine until he came around. Yeah, that guy, Sodor Shitter. Yeah, just, no. Yeah, okay. Okay, got it back on. Alright, we see it. Test it. Alright. Oh, works perfectly. Okay. Here, all that was cut to it. Right. Okay, so here he is. I think I'm gonna run him. Oh, and also before this, I want to say something real quick to everyone watching. So, I am aware that these toys aren't in, some local Walmarts yet. And if that is the case, if these toys aren't in your local Walmarts, Flying Scotchman is available on the Walmart website for, like, delivery or something to your house. Yes, I do know that. Mr. Train let me know, and I found the link, and I will try my best to leave it in the description. If I forget, I will make a public apology on YouTube, I promise, if I forget. But I know this one is for Walmart delivery, only Flying Scotchman, though, not the rest, guys, sorry. But he's still a good pack to get, you should still get him. It is available on the Walmart website, so yeah. And the others should be coming soon to the Walmart website. Yeah. Oh, something here, let me show you this, okay, let me show you something. So, the picture of the battery Thomas is from the Trackmaster 2 line. However, when I got the single pack Thomas, I didn't say this in my review, but it was actually the Trackmaster 4 Thomas, you know, the regular one, back there. So, but remember, it was a Chinese packaging version, so, and again, these ones I think were made kind of early, because, you know, they're in the US. They were also in Australia early before, June 1st, which was the international release date. Yeah, alright, so, I'm gonna run them. Also, I want to thank Mattel for putting these out in the USA early. That's a good step on that part, because for a long time, for All Engines Go merch, they just put it out, when they first released in the UK, Australia, Mexico, you know, all of the countries, but they forget about the USA, and then they make sure to release it next year. Yeah, so, that's, in fact, Donald, wasn't available for the USA until, like, 9 months ago. Yeah, but it's over now. They're released in the USA. In fact, they're coming, the rest should be coming soon, by the end of the year. So, I'm really thankful that Mattel got these to the USA early. Alright. Enough yapping. Yeah, let's run him. Alright. this is probably where I'm gonna end the video, but again, thank you so much to Mattel. Man, this is a good product. Do I recommend it? Yes. If this is at your local Walmart, if these are, hold on, well, I recommend getting Gordon and Flying Scotchman first, because I think it's hard to explain, but out of, all the 6 engines, if Mattel does plan to discontinue them, they probably do. These 2 are most likely to be discontinued first, so get them before anyone else, but yeah. And again, I'll try my best to leave a link in the description for Flying Scotchman. Alright. Okay, everybody. Bye!